Hey everybody, it is Jason from the Texas Gun Vault 2, and I told you I wasn't going to make a video today. Well, I can't make a Texas Gun Vault video because I'm out and about, got to go to this rehearsal, been working all day, but I do have a moment to make a Texas Gun Vault 2 video. That's the awesome thing about the Texas Gun Vault 2 and being able to record on my phone. I want to make a car ramblings video about don't ask, don't tell when it comes to firearms and firearms culture. And what I mean by that, I guess I should give you a little backstory. Being a YouTube creator that does firearm stuff, I show off a lot of guns. And sometimes I'll show off guns that are registered SBRs or SBSs, or show silencers or whatever. Things that are highly regulated here in the United States that require specialty paperwork and tax stamps and all that kind of stuff. And I just assume that because I'm showing it, everybody that's in the know would understand that I have that paperwork in order, that I would not show something that is illegal or wrong. Because I go to great extent on my channel to explain the law to you. I don't try to validate the law. I don't try to say the law is good. In fact, many of my videos talk about how we need to work hard to repeal the laws. But I explain what the laws are and how to follow them. And I recommend that you do the same. But that's as far as I go. And I guess sometimes people will stumble upon my videos and they'll see me showing off a gun, and I'll get this email out of nowhere. You need to take this video down as soon as possible because you have a vertical foregrip on a B&T pistol. And I'm like, hey, I know. Number one, it's a registered SBR and it's completely legal. But they're completely freaking out about it and trying to act like they know so much about it. It's like, you obviously don't watch my channel and you don't know who you're talking to. And so I say, I appreciate it, but I know. And I get this same question a lot on 922R compliance, which is almost impossible to enforce. People will ask me, now sometimes in the past, I'll talk about what I did to certain guns to make them 922R compliant, which I've kind of stopped doing because I get endless questions on it. People will say this and that, and I get lots of misinformation, people that have nothing or no good information on 922R that completely misunderstand what it is and so forth. So I just stopped talking about it. And I created a policy where, for myself, and when I see somebody online, I don't ask and I don't tell. Meaning, if they have a silencer, I assume they know NFA law. If I see a vertical foregrip and a stock on a gun that is typically bought as a pistol, like a B&T or a CZ Scorpion, I am going to assume they have their tax stamp. I am not a law enforcement agent. I am not an ATF agent. It is not my responsibility. I'm not going to interact with them. I'm not going to say, ooh, do you know that's supposed to be, you can't show that, whatever. I'm just going to assume they know the law. And part of that is, number one, it's none of my business. And number two, I'm going to assume that they just know the law and they're following the law. They don't have to tell me every time they bring out an SBR or an SBS out of their safe that they have the tax stamp and show me the tax stamp and all that kind of stuff. I don't care. I honestly don't care because, number one, I think the law is unconstitutional as it is. I recommend you follow the law. I recommend you go do your own research, and I will even tell you about the law and what the law says. But I'm not an attorney, and I'm not your mommy. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to ask for your papers. I'm not going to say, ooh, do you know you can't show that? I'm just going to assume you know, and I kind of expect you to have the same courtesy for me. And that's it. So don't ask, don't tell. So what you shouldn't ask people or don't tell people about, number one, anything NFA. If you see somebody with an SBR, SBS, silencer, whatever, assume they have this tax stamp and assume they know the law. Same thing goes with 922R compliance. Just assume they know. Don't ask, don't make it public. Because let's just say somebody you're talking to or see a video of actually doesn't know the law. Well, you don't want to get them in trouble. Don't go out there and broadcast it in the comment section and go, oh my God, you're breaking the law. It just brings attention to them. When for the most part, they wouldn't get any attention anyway because everyone's going to assume they have the tax stamp. So you just don't know. And then when you do bring it up, as I said, most people in the gun world know what it is here in the United States, because enough people that are on YouTube, that are making content, and are surrounded by farms, we are all aware of NFA laws and that kind of stuff, or 922 or whatever. We all know about it. So just assume that they know. And that's it. Don't ask, don't tell, don't be rude, don't be a know-it-all, and don't be someone else's mommy. That's all I'm going to say. Follow the law, know the law, work hard to repeal the law, but don't ask, don't tell, because that's it. I don't care. I assume you know, and you can take care of yourself. So there you go. Don't ask, don't tell. That's my thoughts on all this stuff. So what do you guys think? And if you want to write me an email telling me, oh my gosh, you can't have a barrel that short on that gun. Do you know who you're talking to? I know the law. I know it. I have like 35 or 37 tax stamps and more on the way. I know the law pretty darn well. So there you go. My ramblings video here on a day I said I wasn't going to make a video. Don't ask, don't tell. All right, so let me know what you think in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching.